edition.
You get the Bernie Jordan for 2 series, and then it's back to no Jordan.
All right.
Bro, who win that, bro? Who win that?
Wale.
Who win that?
Wale.
Not me. You might want no Gator Nike boots. You said you want them? I ain't buying them, but I'll take them.
Hey, we live.
We've
been live for some minutes. I mean, y'all talking sneakers right now.
Oh,
you know.
Wow. Okay, we're back.
So
folks.
hey,
right.
ahead.
Bernie didn't let nobody know.
Behind the scenes, you
Bernie
know.
didn't let anybody know.
Sneaker convo between Ty and Zoe. That happens every once in a while. But welcome back, everybody. Hello. Thanks for joining in. It is January 14th, 2026.
Yes.
Happy New Year. I tell you, we're gonna wish everyone a happy New Year once again, and I hope that the New Year has been good to you thus far as we move along this year. Zoe, as we kind of promised towards the end of last year, we're gonna make sure we focus on
the universe,
more broad array of whiskeys, right? Yeah. And so today we're gonna kind of start from where it all started.
The Bernie remix here tonight, folks.
Indeed. Well, welcome back, Zoe.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man, for bringing all these amazing whiskeys and kind of creating the theme, getting the energy around this Scotch whiskey tasting, folks, that we're doing tonight. It's all Scotch whiskey tonight. No bourbon, no American rye.
I wouldn't say no bourbon.
No, I still have some bourbon.
Because there's always one knucklehead in the classroom. So let Bernie finish his Penelope Omega. Wow, that was a shot. Okay. 11-year bourbon. That was a shot he did. Okay. We know what the night is going to be like, folks. But we are here wishing everyone January could be colder, but it's cold, but it could be colder. So I'm thankful for 50 degrees. Chime in. Let us know how your week's going. How was your weekend? Playoffs are amazing. Basketball's good right now. We have some good whiskeys on the table.
Who's coming to DC soon, y'all?
The Lakers will be here soon. Trae Young's in town. That's some excitement for us DMV folks. Some good things going on. Shout out to Mike Moe for buying us some Deer Park water that we needed.
Appreciate it. Definitely needed that, man.
He was here for a second, but he has to take a flight Friday. So there's packing, there's late night work hours that he needed to handle. So we will see him in 2 weeks. Safe travels.
Yeah, he's heading overseas for a little bit, right?
We will not be on this show tomorrow because it's Whiskey Wednesday, not Whiskey Thursday. Shout out to my niece Kayla, Big B, Big B's daughter, birthday tomorrow. Just want to throw that out there because we will not
birthday, Kayla.
Be here. Shout out to the man himself. We celebrate MLK on Monday, so shout him out while we're on this right here. So we have to shout him out also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Zoe, I like that, man.
Yeah.
The intro. That was nice, bro. For certain. But let's get into some whiskey. Supposed to come into you a little late. Again, I mean, some of you all might be a
more than I know about
a little used to that by now, but
yeah, we call this the Whiskey Wednesday late night show.
The late night show. Absolutely.
I might start my own late night show.
Yeah, man.
Get a couch and get some celebrities to come through.
Not a couch, bro.
Some celebrities to come through.
A couch, huh?
I fall asleep on that.
It could happen. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful doing that, man. Absolutely. So we're starting. Let me go ahead and snatch the image real quick and put it up on the stage for everyone.
So when it comes to these single malts, folks, I must tell you, I drink a lot of them. I can't tell you what some not so good single malt scotch tastes like, but I am working on my notes for single malt scotch.
Okay. Fair enough.
Predominantly, you get a little smoke, a little peat, roasty toastiness, but those in-depth describing words,
right? Well,
that I pull from bourbons, I have to train my palate to find those.
Yeah, true. Well, we're gonna start with the Campbeltown Loch. This is a blended Scotch whiskey, folks. This is going to be the only blended Scotch whiskey that we have on the table. I should say this is a blended malt. All right. So unlike some other blended Scotch whiskeys, this is made from 100% malted barley. No neutral grain spirit in there at all, like a Johnny Walker or Dewar's might be made from. So it is a pure malted barley blend, coming from 3, I believe, of the 4 distilleries of the Campbeltown area of Scotland. And so, yeah, this is going to be...
That bottle kicks us out.
It does, man. And so I don't like that look necessarily on the Instagram. So sorry about that, folks. Let's run a little ticker and let's see what we can do.
I'm getting
about
I'm getting that peat and that smoke on the nose, as I said, folks. But I'm trying to dive deeper into a few more descriptive words.
Better.
Chocolate, maybe.
Okay. Oh, one of the other things I wanted to do really quickly, maybe I can pull a picture up. I want to kind of give you all just an idea of the lay of the land of Scotland. So let's see if we can do that real quick as well.
I'm getting a little brown sugar, a little I know it's not, but a little oatmeal, I feel like.
So, folks, if you can see the map, hopefully you can see it clearly enough. You have the various regions represented on this map. Of course, we are going to be more so in the kind of northeastern region called Speyside tonight. That's kind of in a lighter yellow. In kind of a more medium yellow, that bigger swath is the Highlands. You have in the green down lower, you have the lowlands. And then kind of off towards the left in multiple colors, you have the Isles, the Isle of Skye, the Isle of Mull, and so forth. And if you go all the way down to kind of the tip, you have that little peninsula there. It's kind of, I guess, more so towards the middle of the picture, there's a red dot, and that's Campbeltown, way down below. So it is very much a more maritime-like appellation. Only 4 distilleries are located there in Campbeltown, and they're all owned by the same kind of umbrella. And so this is a wonderful blend of 3, I believe. Yeah. So you have Springbank,
Campbeltown.
Did I list all 3?
Scholar.
Nope.
Not that.
No.
They don't list them.
They don't list them here.
I feel like this one should have sat right here.
It's possible, but since it was a blend, I decided to open it.
But I think
early,
the smoking peat,
you're right. It does have a little bit of peat. Nothing
like
that's
right here.
too
Not super crazy, but
yeah.
I think the flow, the chart, we're going to go here.
But Springbank plays a big part of this particular blend, and that is a prize award-winning distillery there on the Isle of Campbeltown.
The nose is changing. It's some of that smoke is falling behind, and some of the sweetness coming forward on the nose. A little cleaner and lighter.
Okay. Let's see. Springbank, Glen Scotia, Glengyle, and Kilkerran. So I'm not sure exactly what their blend is on this Wish 3, but it certainly is a fun way to go usually.
Yeah.
So let's give it a try. Zoe, you already?
Yeah, this probably should have went right before Lagavulin.
Yeah, but I love the nose on this. Goodness gracious.
I can agree.
Yeah.
I think this is kind of that within the umbrella of these brands. I think when I talk to Mike, this is kind of the peak of maybe a little bit more, kind of the peak of where I want my peat and my smokiness, kind of like maybe a little more, but this is kind of like that realm for me. You know, like when I was the 80, 85 proofer before, like high proofer. You know, this is that range of peat and smoke that I can enjoy a little more because you know there's some Arbecs and some things that are higher peat, but the way they're aged, how they're rounded or blended somehow. Sometimes you know I can like them, but this is that point.
Absolutely. There's also a richness here, kind of really pulling a lot of viscosity, a lot of oils.
Yes.
Even from the legs on that glass, man. Yeah, it could have come a little further down. We could have done those Highlands first, right? And then this one. And then the Islas. Yeah. There we go. Sometimes our lineup doesn't work out well. Usually I'm paying a little bit more attention, and I may have figured that out.
Comes through and just bulldozes the lineup.
Yeah, we had to change it up a little bit. But I like the salinity. I like kind of that.
There's a salinity,
that richness, the oils. Did you mention cacao or like some type of sweet?
I said chocolate.
Chocolate, yep.
I'm getting chocolate. I dare I say a little bit of a licorice feel, probably from the peat.
Yeah.
Licorice.
The peat is there. It's not as intense, maybe as some of the Islas are going to be. Like these Lagavulin.
It's there though. It's not.
But
not offensive.
There's a nice little smokiness in the background, baked in.
Change
kind of a waft of smokiness, right?
A waft.
Yeah, use that.
I tell you, boy, there's so many. Quasi words you used lately. I don't know. This is neat stuff. Like I said, I feel like a little bit of this sweet factor is starting to come through. It's cleaning up as it breathes. Some of the smoke is tapering. The peat is getting rounder as it sits in the glass. I feel like
super savory.
I feel like on an ice cube. I think this would get so thin, and all the flavors attached to the peat and smokiness would drown, and then you'd just be left with this smoky peat liquid. I think the ice would water down those attached flavors that come with those.
Yeah,
I couldn't put this on ice.
I would certainly prefer to drink this neat, or maybe with a little drop of water.
Definitely
that type of thing.
This will water down. This tastes like a glass of smoky liquid.
And 92 proof, I think it's almost perfect when it comes to the intensities, right?
Absolutely.
So wouldn't want to dial it back. Love the richness of this production. Of course, I'm a huge fan of the Campbeltown productions. Of course, if you ever find Springbank, oh my gosh, just always a treasure.
I had Springbank 31.
Yeah. Kilkerran, one that you might find as well in the marketplace. Glen Scotia, as I mentioned, but this is a fun one because number one, I think it's now more readily available within the marketplace, which is cool. It's a blend of 3 or 4, any 3 of the particular distilleries' offerings, and while they are so tough to get a hold of, and of course they're usually coming in at a 12-year offering. I don't really see a 10-year offering anymore from them. Those are well into the 100+ price points nowadays, where this is still well under $100, right? So I think this one becomes a value, and it is special because it is a blended malted whiskey with a decent amount of age on it. I would say that there's probably no whiskey inside that bottle that's less than 8 years old.
I agree.
Maybe 10, right?
So
possibly 10.
I did see Kilkerran on the shelf in my store.
I'm
thinking maybe it was like entry level. I'm not familiar with their brand, so you figure with the low price point, you figure it's like an 8 or 10 year. Like I said, I got to read the bottle again, but that just jogged my memory. I just saw it yesterday.
Wow.
And I was wondering about it.
Yeah.
And what you mentioned there, it's got to be good juice.
It is good juice.
I'll grab that bottle.
Right. Absolutely. So you hear that?
I'm about to expand the Scotch side of my bar now.
Coming.
Too much bourbon, they say. Now it's got to be Scotch. Or
indeed.
Irish single malts.
Right. We're going to get there too, right? To the Irish. They're
next week.
Sure.
I bring the spots in.
Okay. Cool. That sounds like a plan. But
rating this bad boy?
Yeah, let's go ahead and rate it, man.
Ooh, I'm jumping into the Scotch realm. I'm new to this, not new to this realm, new to rating this realm, especially when a Scotch lineup. I have to learn to like peat and smoke.
Yeah.
This is solid for me. I think beginning it with my palate, I think I'm going to sit at 7.25.
Okay.
It's delicious. It's a good entry blended malt scotch. If you don't really do the smoking peat thing, it's definitely a good beginner's bottle with quality of not being a beginner's bottle. I'm going to sit around 7.25. My palate has to develop and learn more about these scotches, so I'm going to sit at 7.25.
Okay.
Especially with this being where we at around, what's this,
92 proof. Yep.
The proof carries is good. I think there's a lot of balance here. I'm gonna go 7.5 because, like I said, the balance was good. I'm gonna go 7.5.
Yeah. All right, let's change that 7.25 to a 7.5.
And you?
And I'm also right there with Zoe. Boom.
I never
Starting
looked
off
up
the show.
I never looked up.
There you
I
go.
didn't know you went 7.5.
I'm 7.5 as well. Well, it's kind of hard to see, man. That's the distance. But we're 7.5 across the board between me and Zoe for the Campbeltown Loch, folks. It's from the Springbank Distillery. They're making amazing whiskeys way down there in the southern region of Scotland, but on the Isle. It's kind of stuck out there in the peninsula. So if you look at that green area down in the lowlands and go due west, you'll see a little red dot there on the bottom of that peninsula, or a bit of an island. It's actually an island, I believe. That's where Campbeltown is. They always make good juice. So if you see some Campbeltown Scotch whiskey, definitely worth a try, folks. 7.5 for both me and Zoe.
I am super excited about this next production. Bernie, you don't have any more up there right now, but you've had several, and I've never seen an 18-year on the shelf, so that means Bernie got a bottle and hit it. There was 12 years up there or something else, but I don't remember seeing an 18-year up there. And I am excited. 18-year-old single malt Scotch. You have to be excited. Singleton. You have to be excited.
That's right. Absolutely.
The color is glass. Is look at the Civic. That Civic color.
Yeah, kind of.
It's that Civic thing going on here.
I see what you keep band down there at the bottom.
Keep letting those people know that Civic is opening soon.
Civic
next door on Bergs Row.
Opening soon.
The newest.
See there? Absolutely. I don't even have to do all the plugs anymore.
Lounge.
So you on, man.
The
you
newest
are on it.
coffee shop lounge on Bergs Row. Come sit and relax, do your work, use the Wi-Fi, have a cappuccino, have an office meeting.
Indeed.
The rental space will be available.
Yeah.
The feng shui, the feel over there. Just you got to see it for yourself.
There we go. Folks, just head on over to salonforthecity.com or give them a follow. Civic on 8th. Absolutely. So excited.
That smells delicious.
That's right. He's on. Yo, I saw the dude at the airport rocking the Penelope swag. Okay, absolutely. Penelope is definitely a brand that is gaining some legs. And gosh, we started with the Penelope off camera.
Absolutely.
That bad boy was so delicious.
It was so good. Ooh, this smells so good.
That's right. Hey, you got it, fam. Absolutely. Thank you. Civic is on his way.
I'm getting this honey. This honey, this not only honey, I'm getting like the beginning of making like a blueberry pie. It's in there, you're adding the sugars, it's starting to bubble up, and the liquids is liquefying and you're mashing.
Yeah. Folks, there's a maturity there's a richness, a slight sweetness in that honey-like note. And I think that honey note is something that is consistent with Speyside, man. Speysides are just beautiful, balanced.
That guy's hilarious. I love it. That is hilarious.
Indeed, I think that is I think that's possible. He's on.
Whoa.
Right.
I pour mine a little light.
Yeah, buddy. Absolutely. I love this brand, folks. And it's part of the Diageo portfolio.
I gotta put this down there.
Man, this is coming from their Dufftown distillery. I believe this is their Dufftown one.
Gallagher.
Oh, okay.
Gallagher distillery.
Glendronach, yeah, Glendronach distillery, yeah, Glendronach.
Okay, gotcha. Glendronach.
And shout out to M Dog. What's going on,
in the building.
Yeah, absolutely.
You owe us a Whiskey Wednesday. I almost slipped up.
Yeah.
It was a Whiskey Wednesday.
But very, very light smokiness on this one.
Very light.
Just a hint of peat, folks.
So round.
But it's sweet though. Like it's a little sweet smoke, like a baked good, just toasted just a little bit on the top. The honey, the brown sugar note.
It's rich.
Apricot.
Definitely some apricot.
Yeah. Peach. Apricot pity, like peach. The nose is phenomenal.
Man, no wonder you hit this bottle somewhere where I never saw it before. Matter of fact, folks, this bottle was tied up in a black bag, so I could have never known to go on that bag. Now I know. Now you got to move it somewhere else.
Gotta hide things every once in a while, folks.
Openly admitting. But this there's a chew to this of a viscosity.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah. There's a chewiness, but at the same time, the structure, the oak kind of maintains character on the palate where it doesn't go overly sweet, right?
Not at all.
It's polished.
Balanced.
Very elegant.
Oh, at 80.
It's only 80 proof.
The spirit note carries with this, though.
Only 80 proof. It's in full, though, right?
Amazing balance.
Yeah.
This is why, folks, I lived in the 80 proof world that Bernie and Matt didn't respect, because I enjoy good whiskeys at 80.
Well, I mean, when we're talking about bourbon, we end up
here we go.
Finding, so
when you talked about the proof I like, when you talked about the proof I like, there was not stipulations. You don't get stipulations.
But I will say for Scotch, for multi barley,
here we go.
I don't mind like under 100
until you get here.
I don't mind under 100
until you get here.
I like that, but I don't mind. Like I'll drink a Scotch, and I don't know my palate. I expect it to be under 100.
It's like James Bond classy. You don't
right. And the flavors,
crazy.
The malted barley, these cooler climate flavors, the levels of peat or not, the honey or not, the floral notes, the spices, all these things. There's some subtle complexities there that are really nice. And my mood is more so mellow when I'm drinking Scotch, right? Yeah. So I don't necessarily.
It's kind of like a wine.
Love the higher proofs as much.
It's kind of like a wine mood when I think of Scotch. Chill,
yeah.
Wow,
that's complexity.
So that means there's gonna be like a lot of Glenlivet coming across the table now. Some Macallans coming through here, like
maybe. I mean, everybody knows those, sure. I mean, Glenlivet's, Macallan, Glenfiddich. Sure.
But there's a lot of new limited releases people haven't had.
True, and that could be interesting. And
some red breast coming through here.
Oh, for sure, some red breast. You said the spots already, right? Absolutely. Maybe some Middleton at some point in time.
I can make that happen.
Yeah. But Singleton, there is a 12-year, a 15-year, and an 18-year. I will say all of them hit for me. All of them are just amazingly solid. But when you get up to this 18-year version,
now I know.
It'll hold you.
Now I know.
Yeah.
The 18's good.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, let's go ahead and take a final little approach.
Man, I think rating wise, I have to be solid. It's balanced, 80 proof. It delivers a good. It's relaxation sip. It's delicious. I don't really need this at a high proof, but if this was 92 proof, 94 proof, I think my rating would be something crazy.
Okay.
In this Scotch journey, I'm going to put this at a 8. My Scotch journey.
Wow.
This is delicious. If this was 100 proof, 108, I think I would be somewhere. It would be beyond 8 if it was me.
Yeah. Ooh. That's good. That's good. I don't know what it is tonight, folks. This man's palate is on fire. All that we need to. 8 for me as well. Everything you said, bro. It is so balanced. It's almost a perfect 8 in the sense that for a Speyside production, it's going to hit all the finer points on the palate. It covers it and delivers it so smooth. It's a solid 8. We can even do potentially an 8.25.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah, on this one.
If this proof was 100.
Now, this bottle is about half full now, right? And I will say I did open it probably around this time last year. It's maybe been open for a good little while. So it possibly has lost a little bit of the intensities that it may have had. You mentioned that a higher proof, you wouldn't mind it.
I think this tastes like 80 proof to me, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it lost. I think it carries.
Flavor-wise, I think it's so beautiful, but maybe the fresh crack might have had just a little bit more zippy intensity.
If I had the rest of this bottle at home tonight, like this probably
it would
be gone. It's too easy to drink.
It's easy to drink. So yeah, solid 8 and borderline 8.25. For me, Alonzo gives it an 8 as well. That is the Singleton. We're talking about a Speyside production from the Glendronach distillery. There it is, a Diageo-owned product. It is 18 years old and it's delicious. And let's just take you back to the map just so we can keep account on where all these places are. So this yellow swath that's kind of right in the middle of the map, and I guess you can't see me using my pointer really, but off to the upper shoulder, the eastern shoulder, way up top is Speyside. It's kind of in a slightly more yellow color profile. That is Speyside. So we have gone to like both extremes right now of Scotland. We started down in Campbeltown, which is way down in the south there. New York. Yeah, man, all the way up kind of northern.
So is that a reason? Is that a reason why the aggressiveness with the peat and the smoke is because of that? Could be the temperature change, that serious diurnal swing from there, some more southern to northern, eastern.
Yeah.
So because I'm not sure, is that how the weather moves there?
It's purposely for Speyside. This is higher elevations. There are some water sources there in Speyside that are used for their diluting of their whiskeys, and that water has a certain pH, kind of like the water of
Colorado,
of Kentucky, or and along the Appalachian, mountain range, Blue Ridge mountain range, and so forth, where you'll have Glen, up more north in West Virginia, using that water source. There's a certain pH. It adds a certain freshness to the whiskey. You travel down south, Kentucky, Tennessee, and so forth. It's the similar thing. It's that water source that really adds to the nuance of flavor and chemistry in those whiskeys when it's used to dilute. Similarly, up in Speyside, their water source does have kind of a bit more of a hard water, like peated-like note.
Wow. That
they can also, of course, use a bit of peat in their drying of the grain process, but there's usually this kind of sweeter, lighter peatiness that many times is derived from the water up there. Unlike down in Campbeltown and Islay, where they're actually using heavy peat to dry the grains of the barley, and that infuses its flavor into the actual grain, and that's consistent through the whiskey production.
Says Rip John Singleton.
Oh man. Okay, sure. Okay. He was a good fella.
All right,
from all up there in Scotland.
So interesting enough about this.
Shout him out.
Glendronach. These were gifted to me.
Okay.
Kind of around where you see him at. I drank a little of this, but it was gifted to me. I thought this was 11-year and 12-year-old Scotch. I didn't pay attention to the word batch. But
Yeah.
with that being said,
We're gonna start with batch 12.
we
Yeah.
tasted batch 11 last week, and it's been a year since I tried these, and I was like, wow, this is really good. I forgot it was cask strength. That's part of where the wow comes from.
Yeah.
So we're gonna jump into this after the Bernie's water rinse.
Batch 12 first, which is a 116.4 proof.
Yes, and this is a double cask finish. Triple cask. That's triple cask, if you think about it.
Oh, okay.
One in the barrel.
I wonder what the 11.
Same.
Okay.
So one in the barrel, then it goes into the Oloroso, and then it was in Pedro Jimenez.
Nice.
It's kind of a triple barrel technically.
And of course, we got to let everybody know where this one's from. This is from the Highlands, folks. So we're moving down to the Highlands. So I've been speaking about it a few times over now, but that is that larger kind of pale green.
Gotta hold on.
The larger landmass, I would say, that's pictured here. This is the Highlands. And so a lot of your whiskeys are from the Highlands. A lot of your well-known whiskeys, including Macallan and Glenlivet and Glenfiddich, are all Highland producers. Dalwhinnie is a Highland producer.
I like that.
Yeah, and so
you know how long it took me to pronounce that?
More. Well,
somebody told me?
Probably Dalwhinnie.
We're not even gonna pay whatever. You know what's crazy? This smells like bourbon.
Okay.
I mean, of course they use ex-bourbon cask most likely.
For sure.
With the Pedro Jimenez and also the Oloroso. But the nose is crazy. I don't even smell, in a good way, I don't even smell Scotch. I smell bourbon.
Definitely.
Some
richness
maybe
there.
Some vague peat and smoke, very vague. But this richness.
Yeah.
Batch 12.
This gives you those finishing barrels. You get into a little bit more of the raisin-like.
Yeah, I get that raisin note, the rancio.
Yeah, a little rancio.
Quasi rancio.
Indeed. Indeed.
Might be pissed off right now.
Wow. So
I typed in
definitely
batch
some
12.
type of
I typed in batch 12. They're up to 15, 18, and 21.
For batch numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about Oloroso, sherry cask, as well as Pedro Jimenez sherry cask for this one, and maybe even both. Yeah, we'll see if the 11 was finished in that same.
Oh wow, they changed the color of the bottle
for batch 12. It was Oloroso sherry as well as Pedro Jimenez, but super rich. Some spices there as well. I think there's a little bit of bacon spice, like a little cinnamon nutmeg like note there that might even remind you of bourbon as well.
I'm trying to find
usually that's something that you see in like rye style bourbons, but not always in single malt Scotch whiskeys.
I can't find a year, the age on this.
Wow.
All right, we tried batch 11 last week. Let me try. Wow. We definitely just changed the level of malt. The proof, we jumped up.
Absolutely.
That peat and smoke is so far in the background.
I don't even
think it's there.
Well, there's peat there for sure.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
But I think it's expressing itself different.
But yeah, and I didn't even get it on the nose as much. I didn't get the peat on the nose.
Wow.
On the palate, absolutely.
I think the caramel, the sweetness, the creaminess of this production was up front with the fig and the rancio, like you said.
Yeah.
That the finish is where the peat and the smoke is.
Right.
But in so much more, it's like in between these two. Rounded, but still there.
Indeed.
Wow. That is really good.
Yeah, that's special, man. And of course,
I don't think I want to share
at
this.
116 point, what was it, 4? 116.4
proof carries. The proof carries.
Proof carries. It's a big adjustment from that Singleton 80 up to the 116.4. But once again, it's so full in its flavor profile.
Yeah, it's not that the heat doesn't attack you, the spirit note doesn't overwhelm you. It's appreciated.
And
if this was at 80,
right,
like this,
right. Well, we can always add a little water to it. I might just do that. Add a drop of water.
I don't think I want to.
But this is one of the things as well that I love about Singleton. Singleton just does use bourbon cask aging, and it's their water source that adds that pH and some of those sweeter tones, a slower distillation, or what have you, cooler climate. But they don't do secondary finishes.
That's right.
So they aren't doing wine, but it has so much richness and so much texture.
It does.
From the Highlands, sometimes if you don't have a secondary finishing process, sometimes those whiskeys can maybe taste a little less complex, a little incomplete. So that's why so many of our Highland productions are going to have a secondary cask finishing from most of the producers, Macallan and everything. Like the Fine Oak series with Macallan was a newer thing because folks were so accustomed to the finishing process. But this one definitely has such richness.
But you know me, I'm a double oak guy anyway. So kudos to all the Highlands people. That's this is triple oak though.
Yeah. No doubt about it. And it's delicious.
This can almost be called a cigar series.
Literally.
Almost.
Yeah, this would be a great one to have with cigar. Really sitting back with a Glencairn, 1 or 2 drops of water in it, maybe.
I'll be looking at the bottle and I'm like, I'm drinking bourbon. I don't really want that single malt. And I'm like, wow, I've been passing up on this for a year. I'm crazy. Yeah.
Wow. Exactly. He's absolutely. It's all about the pH, folks. All about the pH. You got to have a good pH.
This is so delicious.
That water pH is important throughout whiskey production, whether it's American, European, what have you.
Wow.
pH is off, then, you might as well just toss it.
My scale, my parameters on Scotch is just so out of whack right now. Because the rating I dare to give this bottle, there are bourbons that will have to really, really work hard to get these type of ratings.
Yeah. Indeed.
I mean,
let's go over to the comments from YouTube.
I'm gonna call it
or Facebook. And what's going on, Chat's Liquor Store family? Much love and appreciation. And that is Anna Loom. What's up, Anna Loom? I love it. I love it. I love it. Where is the who? I can't even see that.
Okay, that is Anna. That's definitely Anna. Shout out to Bourbon Lover.
Where is the Muy? I don't know. And then cheers from Bourbon Lover. We appreciate it. Appreciate y'all joining in on Facebook and YouTube. All right. So let's where were we going with this, man? Where were you heading?
We're strictly talking a
rating wise
single malt scale tonight, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We're not talking whiskey. No,
Yeah,
I can't say whiskey scale.
I think this is the foundation of whiskey. I think it's fair to rate it just like any other whiskey, man.
I think I'm just 8.25. I could push the envelope for 8.5 on this, but again, that's why I said where we're going, because that will put in some different company. 8.25 is different company too.
It is. I mean, I think.
But on the whiskey scale, I'm gonna go 8.25. I think this is round. It's the secondary. This is triple oak technically.
Yeah.
The proof, the balance. 8.25 on a whiskey. On a whiskey scale, on a Scotch scale. Yeah, I gotta be. That's like, say Scotch scale is an 8.75 for me.
The Scotch
whiskey scale 8.25. because I love the Macallans and the Glenlevers of the world, but there is a rounder, richer maltiness here.
Mm-hmm.
I've never tasted a Macallan and say, okay, I get bourbon out of this. So that adds a complexity.
Right.
So if this was the Scotch scale is 875, the whiskey scale 825, 825 without even thinking twice.
It's good, folks. The transition.
That is good.
Transition from the Singleton at 80 proof up to this first of 2 cask strength Glendronachs. This is batch 12. We're going to have batch 11 next. Super good. I will say the spirit note had a little bit more of an attack for me. That's where, you know, some of the maybe more broad flavors of within bourbon might help to balance out something that's 116. Usually the higher proofs are a little bit more aggressive on single malt Scotch whiskeys. But that said, the body, viscosity, secondary flavors were so complex on this. And you got into levels of bacon spices that absolutely remind you of bourbon. But I think it's extremely delicious. With a couple drops of water, I think I could find my sweet spot to maybe taper off some of the initial heat a bit. But it's super good. And I'm right there with you, 8.25. I'm 8.25 to 8.5. If I spend a little bit more time with this whiskey, had it with a cigar, you know, found the right point in which, like, how many drops to add to it. Cask strength, it's an 8.25. Diluting it with a little bit of water, I could easily be at an 8.5, maybe even at an 8.75.
The spirit note intensity didn't jump up when you added the water? No. Sometimes the spirit note will jump up.
Not in this one. Nope. It became more subtle. It settled down. Some of those sweeter notes came a bit more forward. But I would love to just kind of play with this, diluting it down even further just to see the full array of flavors that it offers. But there's such richness. It's well made.
This was so delicious.
It is well made.
So delicious.
So this Glendronach Highland single malt cask strength. This is batch 12 at 116.4 proof. Alonzo, and I give it an 8.25. I mean, it's so balanced tonight.
Question
for
you.
Sure. Yes, sir.
Well, a 12 or Glendronach batch 12? Yes, hot seat. This is a hot seat question. We might have to start hot seat questions. I just put you on the hot seat. So, Weller 12 or Glendronach batch 12? Hot seat. This is called the hot seat, folks.
Yeah, that is the hot seat. That is absolutely the hot seat. I think that I'm going to have to say that it depends.
That was the sucker approach, folks. You know what? Now
it depends.
That was the setup question. No, that was the setup question. I'm
actually going to go with.
No. I don't want to choice. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why that was the setup question.
This Glendronach
that was a setup
fantastic. Question. But if it's Weller Antique, all day Weller Antique.
That was a setup question.
But 12, I'm like,
okay, so Singleton 18 and Weller 12.
Singleton 18.
That was that much easier to say?
Yeah. Because it reminds me, it's like, that reminds me so much proof wise.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to see what you want to say.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going on to batch 11, folks. This was, like I said, open. Now these bottles have been open over a year. They were given to me. I haven't tasted. I have not tasted them since they were gifted. We opened the 11, which you see there's not much left. We were tasting, doing market research last week, and this bottle was like, wow. I was like, whoa.
Indeed.
Shout out to I can't say his name on camera, but shout out to that guy. We're in the industry together. He's a good friend of mine, and he's like, I did my job with these, and no more use. And thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, let me go ahead and change the ticker up.
We
are now on the Glendronach
So
Cask strength batch 11, folks. This one takes the proof point up a little bit more. We're at 119.6.
Maybe it's
proof.
higher because it's younger. It didn't mellow down, maybe.
Well, we'll have to figure that out. But as you see here, once again on the map, on the Scotch map, it is the larger kind of lighter green. The majority of the picture shows that lighter green. That's the Highlands, folks. This is, of course, from the Highlands of Scotland. Good stuff. Let's get into it. And this is the whiskey. Once again, it's a Glendronach.
We should have tasted these like this.
Why not?
We should put 12 out the 11. Advantage. We should put 12 out the 11 because of maturity, not because of spirit.
It's possible.
This one is definitely brighter, a little less maltier. I feel like a little bit of the peat and subtle smoke is going to show for a little bit more than the 12.
Okay.
It's crazy because with these two productions, with there not being no corn in there, I feel like I'm smelling expressions of corn. I think I'm getting expressions of sweetness of a corn for me. You know, not a weeder type feel.
Wow.
Not a rye feel. I feel like I'm getting some sweet, brighter, fresh corn tones. Just whatever they're doing over there is just, I'm getting a little bit of a bourbon feel with the Scotch feel.
Yeah. Wow. Similar flavor notes. Some baking spices, but it goes a bit more apricot, even higher there's viscosity here, but although it's higher proof, I think the proof is not delivered in as aggressive of a way as in the batch 12. I think the proof point is a little bit more subtle. Now, of course, that could be due to the bottle being open and drank.
I feel like this one's a little more spiked for me.
I don't get that. And you know what? Since I poured myself so little,
how can you go back to 12 when we're on 11?
Because maybe it was 12 that made the palate adjustment.
I feel like we tasted these out of order based on the age, and sometimes this can happen, folks. You know, you have the same thing, the bottle, you put the higher proof later because you don't want to destroy the palate, and for various reasons, we do that sometimes because you don't want a bottle the same weaker than the other based on age and with the proof so that it does not make you think less of an older age sometimes. But I don't know. I feel like this one we went barely a tick higher in proof, barely a tick higher. And I feel like this one is drinking a little younger than batch 12. Again, I was looking for an age statement. I didn't find it. I think this one's drinking a tick younger. Spirit notes a little there more. I feel like I'm a little less in balance or a little lighter in flavor to me.
Okay.
Definitely delicious because when we drank it last week, we was like, whoa, oh my God, what are we drinking?
Yeah.
But then we started with batch 12 first, which was probably aged longer, I want to say. A little rounder, maltier from the barrels they used. I wish we would have went.
The color's 11, a little
12.
darker.
Wish we would have went 11, 12.
Well, you can do that.
No, I can't do it now.
You can go back to 12. 12 is real good.
Yeah, don't pour no
12
more.
is real
don't
good.
Pour no more.
Might have to just for
I think 12
for everybody out there.
I think 12.
I might have to do my due diligence.
The third sip on the 11 put me into this realm.
They're close, right? They are very close.
My third sip made it. It was a little more round.
Right.
The sweeter tones came out instead of like a less sweeter tones here. Third sip was more in balance here, more in balance. I think batch 11 is 775. Batch 11. I think it drinks a little hotter. Not in a bad way, not very offensive, but it does drink a little hotter. I think it's the barrels in which this was aged comes through a little less expressive, which leans to a little less balanced. Definitely delicious. There are secondary flavors here. There is an evolution of flavors. The finish does linger. I do appreciate the spirit, but yeah, it's 775. I
775 for you.
Yeah, that's 12 is just. It's like you had in Singleton 18. I'm going to hide like batch 12.
Indeed.
What are your thoughts, sir?
I had to go back because I think what happened for me, that jump from the Singleton 18 to that batch 12, the spirit note definitely threw. So my palate had to get adjusted to that 12. And really tasting them side by side, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Yeah, we should have been
a bit more youthful, although a higher proof point, a bit more youthful. So potentially, if these were from like a similar stock of whiskey set aside, the batch 12 likely got a little bit more age, which also may have reduced the proof point, and or the barrel that they selected just may have had a little bit more angel share going on, where you can get down to that honey
extraction and that it's breathing through there.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, that batch 12.
Folks, we might have a little angel share or Bernie share already.
Indeed, right?
Might be a little Zoe share.
That would be.
Might be a little
Zoe
share.
We've been extracted from it, so it would have been great to see how much loss.
It's changing already, folks.
Yeah, but we'll get there. We'll talk more about it. But let's finish this one up here. This is the Glendronach. It's the Cask Strength Batch 11, folks. Although it's a little higher in proof point, it does not have quite the development of flavors on the palate, the balance, the harmony between the spirit note and like flavors from front to back in on the palate. It's solid. It's solid. 775 for both Zoe and I, but it doesn't. It is a good half a point less compared to
this
batch
might
12,
be a Hall of Fame
for sure.
With scores, but I can tell you this, folks.
Yeah,
if you've noticed, we've always mixed lineups. We've had some solid lineups, mostly bourbon lineups last year. But if you notice, with us wanting to pay attention to single malts,
we have those requests.
Broadening, we are learning with you, which is an amazing thing. So we're now trickling into
switching the lineup
to a new lineup.
Indeed. You want to have a little bit more of that Campbeltown Loch again before you head into the Islas?
No, we're not. We're not trying to get. I'm just rearranging based on the night we're having.
Okay, absolutely.
So when we drink bourbons, there's things you learn. Tonight, we don't do a lot of Scotch lineups.
That's right.
We're venturing in. We know a lot about Scotch. This guy knows a lot about Scotch. We've drinking a lot of Scotches. We haven't had so many solid Scotch lineups from an array of distilleries. That's where it can get complex, and you can learn inside of yourself.
Correct. And so this is hopefully going to be some great experiences that we're going to have for you, Zoe, especially.
I don't know. Why did he say it like that?
Because you're not a Scotch guy, right? You don't drink as much of Scotch.
I'm not an Islay guy.
Okay.
I'm a Speyside guy. I'm a Highlands guy.
Well, I stand corrected.
I'm just not an Islay guy.
I'll let y'all know he's not a Scotch guy.
Wow.
But sure, right?
Now I gotta go to my vault. I gotta show him what's at home now.
I know you got some stuff at home, but we're not drinking it often, right? So this is our opportunity to drink it, to start to experience it.
Absolutely.
Put it in these flights like we are tonight, which are super dynamic. The best way to learn whiskey, folks, is to sip them, but not just one, not just have one off, like line them up. Give yourself a flight. Give yourself an opportunity to have
he added a whiskey
3,
tonight
4, 5, 6 whiskeys, so that you can actually learn through the experience And here we're representing all single malt scotches from Scotland, of course. But we have Speyside, we have Highland, and those are the more northern expressions. We also have Campbeltown,
Lowlands,
and Lowlands and the Isles. We're finishing up with an Isle of Islay, classic Lagavulin. So it's an array that comes from different places, and it's a wonderful kind of
Lord Brian's in the
study
building.
within single malts. Brian, what's happening, bro?
Lord Brian.
Indeed. So that was delicious. Love it. Folks, let's put the map back up really quickly and show you where we're heading next. We are off into those purple islands there. The super purple one that you see on the screen. And I will say it kind of looks like that single island, the more northern, very dark, I'm sorry, the most southern of the very dark, very western isles or islands. That's the Isle of Islay. As you see, it is well expressed out there into the Atlantic Ocean. And that's where all those Atlantic breezes,
a lot of salt off the water.
Yeah, comes crashing up on the sides of the shores. There aren't any trees on that island, folks.
That's crazy. No trees.
How they just have kind of those longer grasses and so forth, long grasses, wild grasses.
A lot of salinity coming through.
And so, yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
I can see that.
Absolutely. That's where you get some of the salinity, especially when you have those whiskeys aged on the island. But of course, what was their fuel source for centuries? It wasn't wood. You know, you couldn't go chop down some wood and burn that for fuel source. But the good Lord has a way of giving you what you need. Just got to put a little work behind finding it. And resources are abundant, sometimes right under your feet. In this case, It's the peat bogs that are a few layers under the earth. And literally you can dig those up. And at some distilleries, this was done by hand, folks, hand digging through the first layer of earth down to the peat bogs, pulling the peat up. And that's a fuel source, folks. You can actually burn it. It was used for fueling, for cooking, for your fireplace to keep warm. And so it is a very classic flavor profile of the Isle of Islay, as well as some of the other isles along the western shores of Scotland. So this is a special limited edition that came out some years ago. It's an 8-year expression, half the age of the most popular Lagavulin, which is the 16-year cask, secondary cask finishing as sherry cask for the 16-year. But this 8-year has no secondary cask finishing at all.
Yeah, you could tell so if you had it for a while. It's a limited edition because the label doesn't stay, folks. So we're gonna
label's a little flappy.
Put that back a little bit.
Indeed.
Folks, when I smell this, this is the realm in which it's not my realm.
Let's get the ticker up. This is Lagavulin limited edition 8-year. So there was an 8-year expression, 96 proof. So this one was approachable, quite good, but there was a 12-year cask strength as well that was released. Oh man, that 12-year cask. And so it's the 12-year expression at cask strength that they bottled. It was also part of this limited release that was released, gosh, maybe almost 10 years ago. Maybe about 10 years ago. I've had this maybe about 10 years.
You had this 10 years?
Maybe 8 to 10 years, yeah.
Wow.
And so the 12-year expression is what you would usually be placed into the Oloroso sherry cask and the Pedro Jimenez sherry cask for what would then become the 16-year.
I see the color
after finishing for 4 years in those secondary casks. It would be the 16-year classic Lagavulin, right? But this is a wonderful opportunity to taste Lagavulin in a younger, more pure expression to see what those flavors of the distillate of the still gives you without the manipulation of longer age and better finishing processes.
Folks,
so let's give it a go.
You gotta be built tough for this, folks.
Sure do.
This is not my round, folks.
You can already get the peat on these.
This is not my round.
Man, look at how the water just separates.
I am
from the whiskey.
These nosing notes. I'm only getting the peat.
Slow legs. Wow.
I'm only getting the peat in the smoke.
That's what it is, man.
But you know when I'm getting a real small and vague on this. I'm getting
wine
as if you had like some saltine crackers. Like crackers. Like saltine crackers.
Yeah.
Like this chalky, bready, yeasty thing going on. I'm getting like
bro, that is so true. I see where you're going there. And that is so true.
That's what I'm getting on this though. Like you ever go to grandma's house when you're sick and you get some soup and grandma busts out that
chicken noodle soup and some saltine crackers.
That big rectangular box of saltine crackers. And you like,
I was just at mom, she had it just a couple days ago.
And you like
grab some saltines from out of there for the soup.
And you looking for some Ritz crackers or something. Oh, she got some saltines.
Saltines.
They break kind of like some I'm getting a little bit of that
Yep.
What are those crackers that everybody eat during
oyster
crackers?
Oyster crackers, right?
Not even that during what's the Jewish holiday where they eat those white crackers with they eating the gefilte fish and the matzo balls.
Okay.
But then they eating those crackers too. They're like big, blocky crackers. You get chalky.
Absolutely.
Man, look at this, folks. I already feel like I'm a professional.
See there, absolutely.
It only takes 5 whiskeys.
This guy right here.
Ooh,
indeed. On the other hand, some of the notes that, if peat offends you, some of those notes can be Band-Aid,
iodine,
rubber, iodine. And
I was born to do this. I came out in the hospital in DC, District of Columbia, and
you watching the hospital center?
Yeah.
They
probably should have made my middle name whiskey.
They didn't take us up there back in the day. It's greater Southeast.
Yeah.
It was greater.
No.
It wasn't hospital.
It wasn't Washington Hospital. My name should have been like Zoe Whiskey for ZFW. ZWF. There we go. That could have been.
Well,
it's kind of like Whiskey with Friends, isn't it?
You can always
to Whiskey with Friends.
Change your name, man. Zoe Whiskey. Zoe Whiskey.
Wow, this is I can say there is a little bit of a sweeter fruit, peachy apricot thing comes through before the peat and the smoke and the paint chips on the back end. There is a little bit of like a sweeter, fleshy, peachy apricot on this. I guess going through 4 whiskeys first, it set me up for this one.
Yeah.
I mean, between 8, was that 16?
Yeah, this is the 8.
I thought at 8 years, limited edition, trying something new at this 8 to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Opposed to 16 years, which I probably tasted once 6-7 years ago.
All right. Shout out to Rick Otis saying that he'd be surprised if we're able to walk home after this. Rick, we are professionals, my man. We are
you
professionals.
Haven't seen nothing yet.
And that's why we always
my JJ
have
voice.
A water rinse.
We drank water in between, and we had that Nika lineup, which was 15 bottles, gin, vodka, and whiskey. That was a lineup.
He also says, what's sad is that few Scots, except for the experienced distillers, know much about American bourbons. You're so very right. Absolutely. And Rick, of course, he Was over in Scotland, and I missed that trip, Rick. I'm so sad I missed that trip. But yeah, the photos are there. Don't forget to mention that.
Listen,
Laddie,
that's my man. I was just
on
talking about Laddie.
Makes the Botanist gin. Absolutely.
Port Charlotte is delicious.
Laddie.
The Octomores are delicious. Well, let me not say delicious.
Laddie. Yeah,
they're made for certain persons.
Shout out to Rick. Thanks for joining
Botanist
us.
Gin is amazing.
Shout out to Drew Beard.
Drew Beard in the building
himself. That's Drew's father-in-law.
Where? Who?
Rick.
Oh, Rick. Oh, nice to meet you. Drew never introduced me, so now I got to talk to Drew about that. Shout out to Pops. Nice to meet you.
For sure.
Botanist Gin is amazing.
Botanist is. Yep. Made at the Bruichladdich Distillery in Islay, Scotland, folks. So, yeah, fun. This is fun.
I'm kind of enjoying this after my palate's open to Scotch.
Yeah, man. See, and that's what's so fun about this particular expression.
I'm trying to win me over.
Is that it gives you, it gives you a freshness that the 16-year doesn't quite give you this freshness.
There's a white peach here, a freshness. You know what this kind of reminds me of? That the lighter, orangier
orange, right? Yeah.
No,
that
the
citrus,
orangier, pinkish cherry.
Oh, okay. That's what you mean.
Comes out once a year. I forgot what they call it.
Oh, okay.
Is it the Michigan cherry? It's not the Michigan cherry. But there's like a white cherry. It has like a hint of red or peach on it.
Yeah.
Predominantly white.
I can see it.
It comes out once a year. So between that and white peach,
so I put in the chat what that cherry is.
What's the name of that cherry?
It's all good. Let's have some more whiskey though.
This is good.
I think this is very good.
Should not be saying this, but this is good.
Very good.
I should not be saying this.
Goodness gracious. And it's good. And I have to check, but it was a limited release, and I don't think they released it again. I think they may have released the 12-year cask strength in the last decade, but I think the only time this 8-year hit the market was 10 years ago.
My palate is changing. I should not be enjoying this. Now, it's not going to make me go drink more Islay whiskeys. I will venture into more Highland and Speyside whiskeys. I will not be biased against these whiskeys. If I go into a situation where I'm able to taste it, enjoy it, I will go sought after and buy.
Well, with the with producers like Bruichladdich, something like this. What's that other one called? Machier Bay. The Machier Bay whiskeys.
Never heard of it, never seen it.
Oh man, those are
the nose is becoming fresher than just peat and smoke. All right. It's time to rate this bad boy.
Yeah, the Kilcolman Machier Bay.
Never seen
those are fun because they are unpeated for the most part. And they're aged on the island. And so when you're talking about the lighter side of Islay with all of the sea mist characteristics,
salinity in this,
the salinity without the heavy peat, without peat at all.
Would this go with pizza?
Yeah, I think it go well with pizza. It go well with oysters.
When I just drunk this water,
oysters, the salinity.
It reminded me of basil and tomato sauce when I just drank this water. I got basil, crazy basil.
See, that's why this guy right here. Yo, you got.
I really got basil when I
got the water. Juice. He got the juice. Handing over the reins. It's on you, bro. Boom. I'm gonna sit in the passenger side from now on.
I don't do that.
I'm gonna sit in the passenger side.
I can't keep nobody's attention the way I talk. So
no. That's pretty brilliant right there. Yeah. I like where you're going with that. Now, even imagine baking with this, doing a sauce with something like this.
A white, some
even type of red sauce or tomato sauce.
No, I'm sorry. I will go with tomato sauce.
Right. Okay.
I do a tomato sauce. I probably toasting my garlic, my butter, getting it smelling good. The aroma's coming through. Throw in a little Italian and rosemary a little bit. Come back behind this, then add in the tomato sauce.
Absolutely, but I hate that you aren't a shellfish. You can't do shellfish, right?
Nah.
Right, because some
I can cook
clams, some
a white sauce with this.
Yeah,
and clams and all
even
that?
right, or even a tomato sauce with mussels.
Yeah, it's
It
weird.
is?
It's weird because I can do clams and mussels. I can't do
Oh,
crabs,
okay.
lobster, and shrimp.
Okay. Yeah, that would be dope.
Now you got
Zoe's
me about
Kitchen.
Now you got me about to do a whiskey.
That'll be for
pasta.
Zoe's Kitchen.
You know what I need? I need
What
a
you
burner.
need
I need
for
a burner.
Civic?
I need a
When Civic
burner.
opens, what we need is to do some Zoe.
I need a
some
burner.
Zoe dinner.
I need a
That's
burner.
what we're gonna do.
And we can do like Zoe's cooking.
No, we're gonna do it.
Do it.
At Civic.
Wow. Okay.
You gonna be.
I mean, I don't know. You know, I was just listening to Matthew McConaughey.
Come on, you have the talents, bro.
Inspirational
You have
speeches.
the talents. Rhonda already mentioned it just
She
the
did,
other day.
4 cupcakes.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's more than just that. It's like
Matthew McConaughey said, "Dream bigger, and dive in." I've been listening to his motivational speeches. I've been trying to replace 30 minutes to an hour with positive thoughts and a neutral, quiet space.
Nice.
So,
nice. That's beautiful.
I really have.
That's great.
That's beautiful. Now let's get into the rating on this bad boy before you go any further.
I still am not a peated fan.
Okay. That's it.
With this being said, I do enjoy this to a level.
It has its place.
I think I have to make my own scale because I'm not a peated fan. Because it takes a certain type of person to like this style. You don't go pick up Lagavulin if you never had a single malt scotch. You don't. That's not the first.
You do not start there.
You do not start
there.
I'm gonna honestly, and I haven't had a lot of peated scotches because it's not my thing. Right, Oban, Lagavulin. There's one more in the
Ardbeg.
So I don't.
Well, Oban is Highlands. Lagavulin.
I don't have an experience.
Bruichladdich.
Bruichladdich, I like Bruichladdich. I don't have an experience scale for these heavier peat things. So, in my peat world of learning to like, I can go 7.5 because there's a lot more world out there for peated scotches I don't know nothing about. This is an amazing expression. I'm going to go 7.5 because I'm uneducated and I don't know too much in the peat world. And I this is really good, so I can't put it at a 6 or 5.75.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I can't really give it an 8 or 8.25 because I'm not as well versed in peated scotches. But to give it a good score, showing it love and respect, it's a sipper, it's a pickup. If you had it, I gotta go 7.5 just because I'm not as well versed in peated scotch.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I'm going 8.25 on this. See,
folks, this guy. That's why he saved it for 10 years.
Yeah. It's good. The oils, the richness, the Lagavulin
almost a perfect night.
It was almost a perfect night, right? It's almost. But we knew this is where it was gonna just go off.
It was gonna take her off right.
But it's such a balanced expression of peated Islay whiskey, and the surprise was absolutely that Lagavulin released this 8-year limited edition product. But it's one of the most balanced Islas with the fullness of flavor still, with such true integration of the peat notes that they're all there. You can detect every bit of it, from the iodine to the Band-Aid to the iron-like note. But then there's so much fresh peat and welcoming peat flavors as well, that to see that end of the spectrum and everything kind of coexist and make such a beautifully rich, standalone, younger for Lagavulins, from what we know of Lagavulin, because we know the 16-year, half the age, but super enjoyable.
I couldn't imagine.
I like that a lot. 8.25, folks. 8.25 for me on this
I can't wait
Lagavulin
to see
limited
what you rate
edition
this
8-year Islay single malt, 96 proof. It's also 96 proof, 10 proof points higher
and I can't
than
say
their regular 16-year expression. And so that's also what I like because it's fuller flavor profile.
And I can't say
from
it's
alcohol.
balanced. It was balanced.
Balanced like crazy. Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you rate the 16-year if you already jumped off.
I can't wait either because I haven't had the 16-year in a while. And I will say that I remember being more excited about the 8-year and 12-year limited editions than I am the regular 16-year.
Oh.
We'll see what I feel tonight.
Oh.
Ooh and oh, folks. Oohs and ohs are always good as we head into
I mean
not one ooh and one oh, but two O's. Ooh and oh, folks.
I mean, if you start drinking peated stuff and you drink more peated stuff, I mean, you only choice to start liking peated stuff.
And the O and the O. Ooh, O and O.
I feel like
that's amazing.
I feel like the peat is building.
Peat is building.
Like you know how like you eat hot food and eat more hot food,
well,
and
then
you
go.
this.
Yeah.
And you're like,
okay.
Hot.
Absolutely. Well, what are we talking about, folks? It is a classic of the classics. One of the most well-known Islay single malt scotches of rare age, 16-year. So, of course, this is the icon. And there's only one other that probably hits popularity, but on a different end of the spectrum. Is probably Lefroy 10-year. That's super popular. Or the other end of the spectrum, Lagavulin 16-year.
No, Ardbeg is crazy.
Ardbeg doesn't have the sales that these two do.
That's because people don't really venture into it.
But that's what I'm saying. When
quality with Ardbeg,
notable Islay whiskeys at either spectrum is the Lefroy 10 or the Lagavulin 16, and a lot of Islay fans are just fine with those two. But there's so many others in the middle,
Ardbeg is
which
crazy.
I think Ardbeg is crazy as well. I love Ardbeg.
Mike's a big fan. Shout out to Mike. He's not here again.
I love, of course, you know what we were talking about before, the Bricklady, right?
Oh, I love Bricklady.
Yeah.
Port Charlotte.
Port Charlotte was like my Coleman.
Port Charlotte was my entry. Peated, smoky.
Yeah.
But
Port
let's stay more peated because I drank
Yeah.
smoky whiskey. But that was my peated entryway.
No doubt. All right.
Easy.
But now we're getting into the Lagavulin 16-year, which is a sherry cask finish, both in Oloroso as well as Pedro Jimenez cask for finishing.
Same here.
Yep.
Same finishes here.
Absolutely. So we had a Highland production, Glendronach cask strength with that type of age, and then Islay lower proof, only 86 proof, folks. So
this drink's way more than 86 in a good way.
Really?
Wow, folks. You can tell the difference between 8 years and 16 years of aging. This is just fresher, not in a bad way. The 16-year I'm getting a little more. It's a little rounder, more than here. Not so much fresh fruit, but it's becoming more of a caramel maltiness thing for me on the front end.
Yeah.
With the first sip. Sometimes I really like when you drink a good whiskey and you get a tell of two halves. Like I said, I think it was here or here. It was front end sweet, delicious, and then you get the back end peat and smokiness. I don't think it was here. Maybe it was here.
It was a Singleton.
It was the Singleton. So the Singleton was round, voluptuous, bourbon-esque. Then the second half, you get peat, you get smoke. A longer finish, you get tell of two. Anytime you get two whiskeys in one bottle, it's already a winner for me.
That doesn't have like a fake
it's not disjointed.
There you go. That's my word I was looking for. Disjointed, right? Yes, indeed.
I'll be around you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's kind of that's a smooth harmony into it.
But
okay,
as this one,
what happened
as this
last
one's
night? Talk about last night. You just
as this
that out there.
as this one's
Why did we
breathing.
turn up last night? What we turn up with?
I don't think we
Doc
turned
was
up.
here.
We didn't turn
Doc
up.
was here. Oh,
we did market research, and we tasted some
absolutely.
bourbons, and there was
and had a physician in the house.
A physician was in the house
needed
who comes in for our expertise.
Yes, indeed.
And we delivered good expertise and quality control on good whiskey.
And I think he gave us a thumbs up.
Thank you.
Good bill.
Shout out to his son, has a new job.
Absolutely. Congrats, Christian.
He's doing his thing.
Damn, Cam. Absolutely.
Yeah, Cam.
Yep.
Yeah. But look, this is breathing. This is breathing.
Who he reminds me of. Shout out to Chris as well. And Tracy, happy birthday. His mom, Tracy, happy birthday.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Sipping Brother Dre as well.
Sipping Brother Dre.
Indeed. Pops, a.k.a. Pops.
This is softening. The peat and smoke is becoming a little more back in. This is opening up. Wow. It's becoming more tapered off and tame, not in a bad way. I don't think this has the space or the age to taper off because it's young. But this is becoming a little softer, a little more approachable.
Yeah.
Again, it's this whole not here, but
TD Gillum, what's happening, cuz?
Yeah. Shout out. I saw you the other day. I couldn't catch up with you. I saw you walking with the portrait museum lady. I tried to catch up with them, but I couldn't. They were walking together, but I couldn't stop.
That's somebody else probably, but sure.
I thought that was the painter.
No. That's right.
I thought it was the painter. But so.
Oh, right.
So here.
Guillermo.
And Guillermo. So here and here.
D-Faye, what's happening, cuz?
It's that point of where, man.
Little family reunion happened.
Yeah, I see. I saw cuz on there. So tell the two whiskeys. They're opening. They're amazing. I'm appreciating this peaty, smoky night tonight.
Yeah. Now, the one thing about this whiskey, and it's always been a bit of a reason why I wasn't the biggest fan of Lagavulin 16 year, is that there is a harmony to it. There is a balance to it. I find myself only maybe being able to finish an evening with it. And there's always a question mark if I want to finish the evening with it. Just because there's such a richness to it. It's kind of a similar deal when I finish with a cocktail, or if I'm drinking like bourbons or whiskeys, and then I end up wanting to finish with a couple Manhattan, 2 or 3 Manhattans, or like an old fashioned or something.
That's a way to finish, right?
If I'm in the lane of drinking whiskey neat, I'm good. But once there's something a little bit sweeter, it throws me off because I can't metabolize some of the sweet as well. And sometimes that's what Lagavulin 16 gives me. I don't get it in Glendronach. I don't think I would get it in Glendronach. I think we're
sweeter here than that.
But I don't get it in Glendronach.
So
but it always is one of those things where I have to be careful with that Lagavulin 16 year.
Well,
and maybe it's just something about production because this is their main product. And it's not in that limited of a production. That's super limited.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something within the production method where this is so clean and like pure and diluted. I'm sorry, the angel share is there,
right?
But nothing else. For this 16, there's this richness that's there, but it almost can take me a little bit left sometimes. And I don't know why that is necessarily. Shout out to Diageo for like representing and presenting this in such
why you keep shouting Diageo?
Because this is an iconic brand.
I get it, but there's other companies that we don't shout out on a daily basis. I'm taking a little personal right now.
True. Okay, shout out RNDC or now Reyes.
Oh,
shout out Reyes.
I can't say that on camera right now. Well, I got some words for you. When
shout out Reyes Distributing and RNDC and whatever the purchase was. Hopefully both parties end up in a.
So back to the whiskey now, folks, because I got words from off camera. But you know what? Now that I'm a cigar smoker, now that I'm a cigar
I thought that's what
smoker.
you're talking about.
Shout out to Glenn. Now that I'm a cigar smoker.
Shout out Glenn Price out there in Martinsburg, West Virginia.
I really feel
Alonso coming soon.
I really feel like I haven't had a whiskey. Let me
just finish what I was saying, right? And I'm just gonna speak around. Well, you know,
speak direct. Go ahead.
I don't want to be as direct, but there is something about even now, I am having a little bit of a flavor profile, a little bit of a sweeter note that is a bit lingering in this one.
No,
for me, you don't get that
all peat,
but even the peat has like this sweeter peat note.
Dry all peat
to me. Everything else was like right in the pocket. And I don't know, there's some things that have been in the news, and we have broken news here lately. I thought they like Casamigos, the Julio, that type of thing. I don't know what it is about this particular bottling that always, for me, only me, who is a purist. And I like having my spirits, clean spirits. So if I'm drinking, product, additive free, so forth and so on, then there's just something that lingers in this one that just really doesn't do me as well in time. I love the 8 though, and I love the 12 year, but it's the 16 year that always kind of gives me a little bit more than I asked for. And so with that said, oh man, it is so iconic in the marketplace. It's one of the favorites in the industry, the Lagavulin 16. But which would I rather drink between Lagavulin 16 and Lagavulin 8? That's a question that I have. What do you think, Zoe?
16.
16?
8 years so good, but it lacks some mature characteristics. I love it for its brightfulness at I don't want to say youthful age because we're 8 years in. So we're we're not that youthful. But I enjoy it for its freshness and what's going on there. But there's some secondary characteristics that I get with the 16 year. I haven't had the 12 year. I might like the 12 year more than I like the 16 year.
Well, 12 year was cask strength. That was fun.
So then again,
that was fun.
But I think my approach and my understanding for you didn't finish that. You blended?
Yes. I'm Zoe tonight, y'all. I made my own blend.
I'm glad Brian out on this live.
I'm Zoe tonight.
Glad Brian out on this live.
I can do that, man. I've been holding on to that 8 year for so long, 16 years, like one of those things.
We blending.
Nah, you can't blend two different distilleries.
Why can't we? Maybe they need to collaborate.
You could still call it a single malt. If you blend from the same distillery, you got to call it a malted blend.
And maybe they need to collaborate though.
Otherwise,
maybe they need to collaborate. Maybe I'm onto something.
Maybe. Mm-hmm.
You stay with your blend, don't you? You can't afford this blend. You can't afford this blend, Slim. This is a different level. This is a different tier here. They haven't even talked to each other about collaborating. They so much trying to do what the other don't do.
Why would they? They're in different portfolios.
And why not? How else do you take over the world?
Portfolios.
How else do you take over the world?
Diageo
Monopoly
has already taken over the world.
There you go again, saying Diageo. Why you keep throwing that? Are they paying you? Are they paying you?
I get paid.
You could be saying a lot of things.
I get paid indirectly.
Why you don't say Bacardi?
I don't have a lot from Bacardi.
So you buy it.
Except for Bricklati.
So you buy it.
Except for Bricklati. Bricklati was
Bacardi.
Bricklati is
what? No.
It was. Bacardi. Who was in there?
It's not Bacardi.
Who was in there?
It's not Bacardi. Bricklati is under the Remy House. It's under Cointreau. Go ahead. It's under Cointreau.
Oh, you are. You're right.
No, I'm right.
You're right.
I don't do that on camera. I don't really be that right. He had all the facts. I'm just saying. I had one leg. I had one. You know, I had one up.
You are in the right, exactly.
Yeah, so stop saying Biagio around me. No disrespect.
So really,
I love you, Andy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.
So Cointreau, that's what you want to say.
Cointreau.
Shout out to Cointreau.
Thank you,
USA.
You keep talking Brook Laddie and Botanist Gin, which is amazing.
Shout out to Pernod Ricard USA.
Yeah, thank you. Let's show some love.
Are they still with y'all?
Here you go. See. Now you want to? Okay. All right.
Shout out to Jackson Family Wines.
Can we rate this, please?
Jackson Family Wines. That's cool.
Yeah, you know Jackson Family Wines, all right. Can we rate this, please? Can we rate this? Yeah,
go for it.
Lagavulin 16. Am I rating my blend or the 16? The blend is crazy.
My blend crazy too. My blend is crazy too.
So the 16.
16 is solid.
What did I rate the 8? 7.75. I am gonna go.
We definitely went off on a tangent.
8.25 here.
You want 8.25?
I have to. My first well-versed peated, heavily peated Scotch, single malt.
Mm-hmm.
You get youthful tones.
Mm-hmm.
You get mature tones. There's a sweeter, rounder malt to this. It's dynamic in many ways. So, I went 7.75 on the 8 year, and you went higher on the 8 year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not basing my score off your score, but if I go 7.75 on the 8, and I'm getting more from the 16 year, you can't take the elevator down. 8.25.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, like that. All right, let's go ahead and show it all, folks. I'm going 8.
Mike is in love with this bottle. It's disgusting.
I mean, this bottling, the 16 year you talking about? Yeah. Lagavulin 16 is such an iconic production, folks. Like, it is world renowned, one of the highest rated consistently over multiple decades for Islay single malt Scotch. Very competitive. I mean, we price it so competitively that we have folks coming from everywhere to grab a Lagavulin always. We make zero margin on it, and that's the downside, because it's like we got to hit numbers on if we want to play around with that bottling. So it is a loss leader usually at Chat's Liquors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Loss leader.
It's like one of the least expensive 16 years that we will have on a shelf. 15, 16 years.
So you're just showing love to
it. Kind of has. It's one of those things where you are either in that lane or you're not, right? And when you're in that lane, you have to find something that Lagavulin 16 is the driver of that portfolio. One of them at least. So shout out to Lagavulin for that. I love them as a producer. I love it within the classic malts series, which includes things like the Oban, right? Oban, which they call the perfect Scotch.
I've never had Oban.
Solid production. Talisker,
never had it. I'm a Balvenie kind of guy. Balvenie 14 by far one of my faves.
Yeah. And
Glenlevy 14 by far one of my faves.
Yeah.
Chivas Regal. What's that?
But the classic malts by this company I won't name again, Diageo.
He's on payroll.
Yeah, shout out to Mike. Isn't Mike over there?
Mike is over there.
Yeah, Mike is over there now. Shout out to Mike.
Wow, this guy, y'all pay him off. Wait till I call Mike tomorrow. Hey, Mike, what y'all pay Bernie to keep saying this right here? You know what? You think we can call
But I
Mike?
give this an 8.
I
give it an 8.
Can we call Mike?
Alonzo gives it an 8.25. I give it an 8. This is Lagavulin's classic 16-year Islay. Nah,
we can't phone a friend.
86
You
proof.
might answer. You might get a quick rating.
It don't matter. Mike got to show up. Yeah, exactly. Mike got to show up with the.
I'm talking about Mike Moe.
Oh, Mike Moe.
He just drank it.
He's packing. He's packing.
Okay, he packing. All right. He kicked you off. He kicked you off the show, Mike.
He's packing up.
You heard it from Bernie live. Pack it up, Slim. Get out of here.
Hey, everybody. It's been so real.
I can tell you one thing. I enjoyed these, and these were real ratings, but I still don't think I'm going to go pick up a Lagavulin. Let the people who drank the peat drink the peat. It is good, but
okay.
The palate.
How about that Singleton?
I still have to learn the palate.
How about that Singleton?
Oh, the Singleton 18. I'm gonna say, hey Bernie, what's that over there? Put in my double.
Don't tell everybody the tricks. Don't tell everybody the tricks.
But that blend was good.
But you'll be dropping something on. Be a trade. He'll be a trade. He'll tuck a 18-year and leave a 25 or something.
That just got.
That's how. I mean, yo, that's. Hey, Zo, what was that picture that you sent me earlier, man?
What picture? No,
box of Handy, a little stag, George T. Stag, William L. LaRue.
I'm just
on a Wednesday. I'm taking a picture of that.
I bought out the box because somebody said they wanted to buy it from me. I bought out the box and then it didn't go through.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They did. I went, sent pictures. I was like, both of them right now, 2,500.
No.
And they didn't do it.
We were doing okay. Don't ever put any price point out there. Just let folks know that hey. right. What you doing?
I mean, but that was the firefighter discount though.
Okay.
It was there's a guy who
firefighters,
there's a guy that protect and he serves. And I said, hey, this is what I charge for you because you protect and serve and you love your community. I'll mark it down. I'll discount for you. Everybody don't get that discount.
No, you don't do that at all ever. So no, we ain't talking about all that. Well, chats was on the bootlegging.
No, we don't bootleg. I don't bootleg.
It's just trades. Just trading whiskey. Just trading whiskey. Absolutely. Whiskey. So for value, right? So absolutely. Indeed. But this has been a fun time. What is this? This might still mine.
I'm trying to get that Pappy 23 from
him.
And it just fell through.
Absolutely. Who's still in the house and wants to go live? I mean, this is the time where
the bloopers, the fun.
Bebo, so happening.
You know, we need to put the suggestion box out there.
I mean,
we've been talking about a lot of ideas and things we want to do.
But I'm happy that for 2026 we answer the suggestion box because people said single malt scotch, and we've done 2 weeks now, right, with single malt scotch.
I got to bring back Zoe's cocktail corner.
Indeed, but I think the month of January has to be focused on single malt scotch, and then we'll start mixing
single malt. We said single malt.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Single malts because we did American single malt.
We did,
and then we'll single
scotch.
Malt, period.
And then we're doing Irish single malt.
You want to do that next week?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the spots in.
Okay.
Got 4.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I got 4 and another, so probably about 5 or 6. But 4 spots: green spot, yellow spot, gold spot, blue spot.
What happened to the
one fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish?
What happened to? Yeah. For sure.
What
happened to that Sexton?
One year crazy about Sexton.
Yeah.
So when I first had it, I was over here on Benton Road. We did a tasting.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. Again, before I venture into whiskeys, I was like, this is disgusting.
Right.
I venture into whiskeys and scotches.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
For sure.
What you get in Sexton.
Is it still around? That's a question.
It's still around. We still sell it.
Yeah.
But what you get out of that for the price, oh my God.
And it's age stated, yeah?
And it's age stated.
Is it 12 year age stated?
Folks, Sexton single malt.
Yo, Irish single malt, right?
Irish single malt.
Bro, it's not in the system anymore.
For the price, the age statement, the quality, oh my goodness. You can't lose.
Indeed. I haven't seen it listed in a long time.
You cannot lose.
You have to
go ahead, keep on.
Yeah, I don't know. So we want to have that back at some point in time. But gosh, single malt are so classic. I think it was discontinued. I think they stopped.
No, that's what it is.
But tonight was single malt Scotch whiskeys, folks. What a lineup! What a fun time we had with these single malts. Gosh, we're going to be coming to you all month long with single malt scotches. Started tonight with Campbeltown Loch, a blended malt Scotch whiskey, 100% from Campbeltown. So shout out to them. It's a blend of the
Kilkerran's. I'm gonna go get that bottle.
The single, I was about to say Singleton's, Springbank, and
this is it for me.
One or two others.
Catching my Uber home. That's it for me.
Singleton 18 year. This is a Speyside production. So elegant, extremely elegant. It's one of those that you pay for it, but not as much as you would for a lot of 18 years. If you ever look at 18-year Macallan now, that's probably a $350 bottle.
No, way more than that. You crazy.
400.
Retail is between $400 and $450.
Wow. I remember when that was $189 and I was like sweating. I was like, this is crazy now, because I used to sell it. Used to be on the shelf for $89.99.
So
crazy.
Can we give
Singleton 18 year we had tonight. Specialty bottlings, very specialty bottling of Glendronach. We had both batch 11 and batch 12 of this cask strength, triple cask age.
If you see batch product. 12 in the street, folks,
batch 12
you better go get it.
Crazy.
Don't play.
Lagavulin, a limited release. This was probably about a decade ago. This was released between 8 and 10 years ago. Lagavulin 8-year, they released a 12-year cask strength, but this 8-year was released at 96 proof. For me, it's absolutely delicious. Love it. It is a fresh expression, giving you all of the phenols, the oils, the richness, the viscosity of what comes off the stills and barrel aged for 8 years, but it also showcases the youthfulness before you start aging it extra long, getting secondary characteristics, and certainly before you, as we move to the next whiskey, get into the sherry cask finishings for the 16-year. So 2 expressions of Lagavulin. The 8-year limited release was released years ago, and their classic, most notable expression, the 16-year dual cask, sherry cask product. This was a great journey into the whiskeys of Scotland, single malt whiskeys and the blended malt whiskey. Fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Folks, before we get out here, don't forget the iconic new addition to Barracks Road, headed by Miss Rhonda Elaine Fox.
Wow.
Is opening very soon. We will have a soft opening, but the grand opening is right around the corner. Come get the deluxe coffee, the amazing pastries from Sook. I'm saying that right?
Sook.
And folks, this lounge, this office space, this casual meetup, this lounge, this bright, good energy sitting in Civic is coming soon.
Good energy.
Doors will open soon.
That's for sure. Indeed.
Don't forget the brand new cask strength, barrel strength, Black Drag Chat's pick is on the way.
Oh, indeed.
There are total maybe 30, 40 bottles already pre-sold. Don't be last. Don't be in last place.
And that's something.
If you ain't first, you're last, but don't be in last place.
Yep.
It is not going to be around here for a long time.
I agree.
Also, burn
is hot, but let's go ahead and
are we gonna flash that up there?
Yeah, we got to flash that up there.
Hey, it is one beautiful, sexy bottle
for sure. That is the black draft right there.
While Bernie
folks.
pulls that bottle up.
It is
While he does.
beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
And the West Haven green.
It is a
that
double
is a
oak.
very important green for 2026. Our front door is that color green. Civic's interior is that color green, but also barrel, single barrel, double barrel, cast strength, barrel Alonzo. It's in that West Haven green, folks.
Listen
it's
here.
pretty.
Listen here.
That thing is gorgeous.
Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you're last. Don't be in last place. Don't be in last place. Bernie and I went up to Black Draft. Shout out to Glenn. Shout out to Pops. Shout out to oh my gosh, you're gonna curse me out because I forgot her name. We do the tastings with her.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna.
Oh, you're in trouble too. We both in trouble. I'm so sorry.
The bus as well.
Love all y'all bit, but look, we tasted this. I looked at Bernie. Bernie looked at me. You got a side eye because you can't look at a man like this. We side eye each other while we looked at each other, and we were like, "Yo, this is the barrel."
For sure.
Glenn said, "Hey, what about this barrel?" We said, "Nah, this is the barrel."
Thanks. Right.
And so, hotcakes, folks. That's all I can say. It's gonna move like hotcakes.
Yeah. It's so good.
It is
absolutely beyond. But just and I thank you for doing that, bro. I didn't realize that you were gonna get into marketing mode, but you are in marketing mode, and it's a great thing. And I appreciate you for it, bro. But yeah, Civic on 8th is coming, everybody. We will be giving you info about its arrival. Of course, the illustrious Rhonda Elaine Fox Esquire is heading things up. But that was a post that she did. Yeah, indeed. But of course, shouting out one of the Divine Nine, the Alpha Kappa Alpha in the house right there, the AKAs representing. And of course, Rhonda is an AKA, and so she is representing her sorority, her sorors.
Ooh,
but Civic on 8th. Yeah, that was today's post, folks. It's exciting.
Don't play with it.
It's sexy.
Don't play with it.
Real. There is so much going on.
There's gonna be a lot going on.
Shout out to Angie on the mic. It's Angie on the mic, DJ Angie, and she is a filmmaker, a director, a voice in the community, Emmy Award winning.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it Emmy? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, her credit. Please forgive me if I'm not getting it right, but yeah, she's gotten an Emmy or two, I think, at this point in time.
Levels.
Yeah, levels. She's a partner there with Rhonda, and amazing times. So much will be happening over there at Civic.
That black cup looks amazing.
It does. Shout out to the staff. They are gearing up. They're excited. They're ready. They are professional. They are trendsetters. They are personalities. They are authentic.
I think Civic needs a speakeasy.
All right, don't start nothing. Won't be nothing right now. Won't be nothing right now. Indeed, but gosh, folks, a proper Italian espresso machine, like one of the freshest, the newest, the most upgraded in the city.
Highly sought after.
Highly, like literally, they're saying y'all the only ones in the country with a couple of these pieces. And implementing that is amazing. But of course, this is the brainchild of Rhonda Elaine Fox. Her vision coming true.
There's only one place to get the best coffee on.
Her vision coming true.
There's only one place to get it.
And so shout out to her.
On Barry's Road.
Yeah.
You want your best coffee. You want the best sitting spot. You want peace. You want this amazing atmosphere. You want amazing customer service. Only one way to get it.
Without a doubt. And she may want to go live. I don't know if Rhonda's still in the house. She may want to go live on this live. I don't know. Probably not. But goodness gracious, it's so real, and it's coming true. Of course, Civic is has a very, very close and personal relationship to Chat's Liquors right here. The Williams family has been operational on this corner of 8th and E Street, Southeast Washington, D.C. for close to 50 years now, in operations of Chat's Liquors as well as Ophelia's Flowers. The investment is real, folks. When you go in and you start a small business, especially in that day and age, in the late 70s and early 80s, the mindset was to, you gotta own your land, folks. You gotta own your land. So many years of blood, of sweat, of tears, with having to really put down your roots and fight the powers that be to maintain and sustain over decades. Over decades, 4 generations of my family have been involved in these properties, from my great-grandfather, my great-grandmother. Shout out to Edward Johnson. Shout out to Cherry Johnson. Another generation, you know, my mother's mom, my grandma, Maureen Juggins, her family, to Verlene Powell, to Thomas Powell, to Linwood Johnson, to Pecor Johnson, to Oliver Johnson, I mean, Edward Johnson, everybody, that family, to that next generation, Tyrone Powell, Clifton Johnson, Arondre Powell, that list goes on to the next generation. Dr. Opal Williams, Bernie Williams, myself, Christopher Powell. I mean, like, everybody. I've listed generations.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. My children, Gabrielle, Camille, Danielle, Landon, Janelle, who you may see in here.
It's like Santa Claus.
It's real, folks. It's real.
It's real.
And it's carried on by an amazing, amazing woman. My partner in crime, my partner in greatness and goodness to expanding what is going to happen here on Capitol Hill. Right here at Bear Trail, our corner, our family's corner. The Fox family, shout out to them. Gosh, Colonel Ronnie Lee, to Miss Daisy herself, Brian, Lil Brian, Mackenzie. It's a family affair always. Can't wait for y'all to come up and check out your loved ones, Rhonda Fox Esquire's Civic on 8th. It's real. We're getting close. We're getting super close. We want the community to come out. We want Barracks Row. We want all of Capitol Hill to support. It's a very important time that we maintain business, small business here on Capitol Hill. It's not an easy feat to go out and say, hey, I want to start a business, especially in climates where, I'm so sorry, Madison. Ooh, did I say Mackenzie? Ooh, Madison, I'm so sorry.
Strike one.
Woo wee. I said Madison Fox. No, I'm sorry. I said Mackenzie. It's Madison Fox, folks. Madison Fox. Let me get that right. Let that be the last time I mess that up, right? Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Madison. Absolutely.
Hey,
indeed.
Dang,
but it's going to be great. And it's the evolution of what we are doing to solidify the next decades of business, small business ownership, family business ownership, and you can call it whatever else. It's a business that it's businesses that we create that welcome everyone to enjoy fellowshipping, to enjoy quality, to enjoy service, an open door that's accepting to everyone. But at the same time, we, of course, have to recognize the history. And that's why I brought up my family, 4 generations. These are 4 generations that were sharecroppers back in North Carolina. Didn't have indoor plumbing. I mean, it's coming from literally a time where who would have dreamed to have ownership on the great Capitol Hill? My family dreamed that. It made a reality almost 50 years ago, folks, where you would look around now, it's just like the buy-in at this point in time and the sacrifices that came at that particular time to make that happen. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. There's so many that come and go right now. They don't even understand. It's beyond their imagination. So they can nowhere near sympathize or empathize with the struggle that has been for multiple individuals in my family to lay the foundation here. But shout out to my mom and dad, Bernie and Ophelia. You know,
moms.
Absolutely. Shout out to moms who Ophelia, who has operated Ophelia Flowers for many years. Of course, that was such a strong brand that the restaurant group that we leased to, that were our tenants, wanted to rename that location Ophelia's because of the strength of her name. Ophelia B. Williams, her legacy will live on forever. And we're gonna make, of course, those individuals, a lot of those that I named, at least the first half of those names that I mentioned, are resting in peace, hopefully, with the great Lord. And we will see you all again. But we hope you all are looking down on us, smiling really, really big with the leaders in the family, Tyrone and my mother Ophelia being the now the OGs, right? Killer. Absolutely. And Ty is always killer. Here, always holding it down. But my mom Ophelia is absolutely the OG,
the muscle
for sure. And we hope to continue business in a wonderful way right here on Capitol Hill. And I'm happy that Wanda is joining us in this journey. Let's go. Let's go.
One quick excerpt to follow that up. We started this barrel January 8th.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to taste it January 11th. Will be a month and 3 days. Month and 4 days, because January has 31 days. So if you want to count the rest of the month, so most of them have 30. So a month and 4 days. Man, I did taste a little bit of this barrel tonight.
Did you?
Bernie tastes a little bit on Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, if I throw myself into the fire, we gotta go in the fire together. But an exciting time for Civic. Exciting time for the Williams family.
Need one more.
Exciting time for Chas Liquors. Exciting time for the Black Draft Barrel. We also have, because
Barrel Alonzo coming soon, folks.
Bernie gets sleepy.
Yes, indeed. And, Loch Whiskey Club, single barrels in the house.
Shout out to Loch Whiskey Club.
Cask strength and 90 proof.
We picked this barrel out again a few months ago. 12 of us went up there, close friends, family. Had a good time, ate some amazing barbecue. Shout out to Loch Whiskey, Mr. Chioffi, Mr. Stennett, hosted us, had good food. There was a consensus that
Mr. Turner, Mark
Turner was there,
Mm-hmm.
and the group decided this was the best barrel on that platform. Absolutely a gift, absolutely affordable, absolutely a bang for your buck, absolutely delicious. If you're not drinking Lost, if you haven't had Lost, you're losing.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, how else can I say it?
Okay, that's real.
If you're not lost, you're losing.
If you're not lost, you losing, folks.
Hey,
you hear that?
Mr. Chioffi and Mr. Stennett, do not. That's my bumper sticker. If you're not lost, you're losing.
If you're not lost, you're losing.
And there's not one customer who comes in that tastes this that's not amazed, wow, who doesn't buy it. Again, you get this bracelet, you get your own stamp, your own barrel number. Everything is unique to this band. There will never be a duplicate, no matter what barrel, no matter what pick, nothing in the warehouse. If you're not lost, you're losing.
Wow. Indeed, indeed,
I mean,
indeed.
I don't know how else
Well,
to
come
say
on
it.
out for the Lost Whiskey Club Chas Liquors Barrel Pick. It was a community and
Pick by the
family
community.
event, and it's special, folks. It's very special to us, and we hope you find it special as well.
Need some brisket.
It literally is a labor of love. These bottles, the amount of effort that went into delivering these bottles, getting logos, getting the aesthetic right, getting hand pressed chats into every leather
Hand
band,
pressed, hand sealed, hand numbered, hand closed, like whatever you want to call it. Everything's done by hand.
and for the price points,
Labeled by hand.
these are, something in the 30s and 50s when it comes to the 90 and the cask strength, 30s and 50s price point, right? Then this is so worth it, and it represents not only chats so very well, but there's no better brand to do a collaboration with than the ones that we do collaborations with, and that is Lost Whiskey Club. And very soon we'll also have in the Barrel Alonzo from Black Draft, our longest running collaboration distillery. And so it's going to be great. Check out Lost right away. Check out Black Draft Barrel Alonzo coming soon. Literally, when he gave me the eye when we were sitting there tasting those barrels, I was like, yep, that's the one.
Listen, folks, I'm shocked.
That's the
Didn't
one.
even know this was going to happen. I'm thankful. You ever talk about a kid in the candy store? This is a kid in the whiskey store. And shouted it out from the rooftops to all of my friends, family, extended friends. This is a pleasure. This is a, I mean, this is, I mean, there's a lot of people that drink whiskey that never pick the barrel. There's a lot of people that spend millions, hundreds, thousands, tens of dollars on whiskeys that have never picked the barrel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who have never been in a distillery.
That's right.
They've never been in a rick house.
That's right.
And this chance to be a part of what I see and do behind doors in the industry I am in, to do it with family, appreciate it. I mean, to be a spokesman for something. Right, I mean, like,
right.
There's a lot of people that have never been a spokesman for anything in their life besides, a product in their life. Let me say that, because you are your own spokesman for your own life. But there's a lot of people who've never been a spokesman for a product. And
well, it's more than a spokesman. You're not a spokesman. This is your barrel. This is your product. This is handpicked. Something very, very special. Of course, you're going to speak on it. But what is great about it, it's going to wear your name forever. So as long as these bottles are around right here, this Black Draft Chas Liquors cask strength, and this is the
double oak.
This is the most unique cask strength we've ever done, because it is the oldest cask strength we've done. And on top of that, it is not once oaked, but what? Double oak.
Man, it delivers.
Crazy, folks.
I'm probably figuring by the time we barrel this, it's probably at least 8 years, 3 months.
It's It's right there. Now, it went into the second barrel in February of 23.
23. Not far from your birthday.
Right. So we're talking about almost 3 years in the secondary barrel, which was crazy enough as is. But folks, I'm trying to tell you, this barrel is so beyond special.
I might gotta get. We might gotta get. We might have to get Mr. Price down here.
Oh yeah, Glenn will have to come down.
He might have to come down here,
and I think it will need to be an experience. And I'm hoping that this experience, we can welcome you all out, similar to what we did at with Fawn Weaver.
I think
we have an experience.
I think we should.
Licensing and all these things are at play and doable, right? that we should have a whole little launch event. And so we are going to need to just check on, just pray that everything kind of falls into place and we can introduce this not here only at Chats, but have an event at Civic. Folks, this was Ophelia's Fish House back in the day. Y'all remember those fish at Ophelia's Fish House? And all that amazing tiger wood along the walls, the beautiful oak wood floors and all, right? So, of course, for 15 years, whether it was Chesapeake Room or Ophelia's Fish House, that was the look, that was the feel of the space. But gosh, we had to make that thing a little bit more sexy.
Elegant.
Well, I say we. I had a very 1% part of that, but it was the vision of Rhonda Lane Fox. And folks, you talking about sexy now. And these pictures were taken a couple weeks ago. It's looking even better than that. Well, that is what you will be welcome to right there. Just imagine being in this space right here with Civic. These are murals on the wall, CIVIC period, from the phenomenal Lisa Marie, artist. And it's a woman-owned, woman-operated, woman property owner, the oldest property owner, probably one of the oldest, longest running property owners on Barracks Road, Miss Ophelia B. Williams, right there. Her legacy will live on forever. And gosh, even shout out, y'all see that liquor sign right there? That liquor sign, of course, was hanging outside of Barracks Road for decades, folks. That liquor sign probably goes back to the 60s, maybe 50s. Maybe 50s.
Agreed.
Right? But definitely the 60s. That liquor sign has been revamped. Lisa Marie has put her artistry to work on that liquor sign right there. The backlighting is fantastic. Literally, Rhonda ordered up these lights, these specialty lights. It'll be a whole light show behind that liquor sign. I'm so proud about that because that was my dad's liquor sign sitting in my mother's flower shop. Right there. But that predates even my father coming into Chats Liquors. That sign was hanging there for probably at least 20 years before my dad even got here. So that's history right there. And Civic represents history that's just beyond. So when you walk in there and you see that L and then 2 E's and you see that R in the letter liquor with ONNIE, Ronnie Lee Fox, his seed planted, and the growth that came from that. You'll see the florals represented as well. That was in honor of Miss Daisy Fox. You'll see those daisies in that liquor sign, but also all those florals, all those greeneries, all those trees. That reminds me of walking into my mother's Ophelia's Flowers right there. And that's how I grew up, with mom making some of the best floral arrangements, having some of the freshest flowers
in DC,
in this region.
DMV
icon made there you go. Did Ty's wedding, did
Ben's wedding,
did a whole bunch of people's weddings. Made florals for the mayor of Washington DC, made florals arrangements and centerpieces and all for some of the biggest events in DC. Made flower arrangements for some of the new wealth of the 80s in DC to some of the old wealth. And that DC was the storied place back in that time, folks. So all of it, the best was Ophelia. The best was Ophelia. And so I'm so happy to see that greenery there on those shelves. Oh my gosh. Look at that, folks. We had some poinsettias in the window. Mom always did poinsettias around this time of the year. Absolutely. So that is absolutely represented. I mean, the decor is fantastic. I and my buddy Matt and Izon, Jason was here the night before. Josh was here the night before. Jason and Josh helped me set up and prep up for the staining of those floors. You see the floors are black now, right? And I did a bunch of sanding all night long. That was a 24 to 48 hour event. I said, okay, I'll get done with this pretty soon. 24 hours? Nope. Took 48. And M. Dogston came through and helped me get those floors that deep, rich, coffee, darker color. It's beautiful, folks. It's loading up. It's loading up. They're getting ready to start it up. But shout out to Civic. Y'all better come on. They are serving the Swings coffee. Swings coffee. And they have perfected it. So like literally that espresso machine got delivered, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And in that time, they are perfecting the coffee grind, the coffee roasting time. And oh boy, you're talking about something delicious. Some of the best coffee that I've had. Absolutely. And fortunately, very soon I'll be able to just go right next door and have my daily coffee fix at Civic. There's Rhonda and Ange. Oh my gosh, rocking the ninths, some dunks, some J's, right? We hosted Fawn Weaver over there a number of times, folks. Fawn Weaver, the founder and CEO of Uncle Nearest Tennessee Premium Whiskey. So she's already spent 2 occasions there at Civic before it even opened. That's rich, folks. That is so rich and so beyond. She and Rhonda are chatting about the layout of the space, representing woman-owned brands in this woman-owned space. And once again, woman-owned top to bottom, from the owner of the property to the operator to the investor to, gosh, the main baristas and managers. It's going to be beautiful. Shout out to Matt Aubrey in the background. Absolutely. Got to get a little group hug there. Indeed. It's real. Shout out to Guillermo, artist, Reggie in the house, always supporting. It's a beautiful thing, folks. Well, we're going to sign off, but stay engaged. Once again, it's Salon for the City or Civic on 8th on Instagram. Fun times. And we want to meet you there, everybody. And gosh, to be able to get a bunch of people in the space on that patio, even when Barrel Alonzo is launched. So come on, community. Come on, Capitol Hill. We got to get that liquor license passed. Let's not hold up. Come on, health department. Come on, everybody. All those entities that are engaged here on Capitol Hill. We are half century in business right here on Capitol Hill. Don't hold up progress, especially during this time. The longest running liquor store on Capitol Hill, the oldest liquor store on Capitol Hill, the oldest business outside of the Marine Barracks, continuously run here on Barracks Row. Come on. Heritage. The best block on Barracks Row, right here, this 500 block on the corner.
On Capitol Hill.
Come on now. I'd agree with that. Absolutely. Always cutting edge. We're always pushing forward. Let's go. Let's support. Please support. Because that's what it's all about. We need you. We need you to come on out and support. So let's go on side off. But it's been a great Whiskey Wednesday. Thank you to Alonzo for this January 14th, 2026. See you in 7 days. It's not before. Happy New Year to you all. Enjoy your dry January. We have non-alcoholic wines. We did a big event last week with that. They're so good. We have a couple non-alcoholic spirits as well in the lineup. The non-alcoholic teas from the Copenhagen Tea Company in the house. Shout out to Restaurant Noma, a dual Michelin star rated restaurant whose team developed the Copenhagen Tea Company. And so it's the best of the best of the best, folks.
That's the new Netflix series called Copenhagen. That's crazy. That is crazy. It is on Netflix. Yeah.
There you go.
Show. Just start watching it. Well, we'll sign out. We'll see you in 7 days. Can't wait to see you. More single malts on the way. Stay tuned.
Indeed. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.